We're getting closer and closer to unraveling the mysteries of Kronolog, the Nazi paradox. Although if you've gotten this far in the game, you have unraveled quite a few of the mysteries, although you may not know you are already fucked. God help you if you didn't bring the fucking condom. So let's continue. First off, an overview of the area. The Lacona Pueblo is situated atop a high mesa in northern New Mexico. The 100-meter sheer drop has long protected natives from enemy attack. Recently, however, the Laconas are fighting an enemy they cannot see, nor protect themselves from. The land of their forefathers is turning against them. Most unfortuitous. Already, we have a bunch of shit to look at here. Lanterns wildly swinging. We have native plants. Various residencies with residents inside. And we have down here a broken pottery shard. Let's go ahead and pick that up and examine it. The pottery shard you found outside the Pueblo. And now, a rope. We need the rope. We're actually going to need the rope in this area. Thankfully, they're generous enough to provide that. The game's often not that way. Yes, I can. Shut up. Alright, with the rope in hand, the rope is in hand. It's super effective. What? Let us head down here. Yay! Thankfully, we didn't have like a moment from like the Immortal, where you like try to enter the pit through another direction other than the latter one and you fall down and die. Most unfortuitous. Now we have an interior of the Lacona Kiva, the sacred ceremonial center of the tribe. Some various things around here. We have a metal ring and another metal ring. We have a small bag, a basket, an empty bucket, and yeah, cool. What we're interested in, though, is this. A section of clay pot is in the niche. Cool. Let's go ahead and take it out. And it's now just a niche in the wall. Alright, so now we have 3 shards. What happens if we fuse their powers together? Oh my science. With all their powers combined, they form Captain Planet! No, they don't. You've made a bowl from the 3 pottery shards. Now, far be it from me on how you're supposed to figure this out. I guess you're like, well, this is where it belongs. Put the bowl in there. It turns into a snake. I'm not making this up. The snake goes down here and turns itself into another ring. Is that a trap door, perhaps? Most interesting. Okay, so... well, I better show this off first. Now, let's say hypothetically we try to use that ring to open this up. Pulling on the ring is getting you nowhere. If only you could come up with a counterweight system. Now, the initial idea can be had with the tools you see on the screen. We have a bucket. Oh my god, not a bucket. So, let's go ahead and save the game. Save the game, children. Save it good. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh boy. I have mental problems. It's okay. Now, the bucket. Oh god. Okay, good. We got the bucket. I thought I, like, knocked it over or some shit. Empty bucket. Now we take the rope, and we use it on the bucket. Now we take the bucket, and we fill it with water. Do not touch the bucket anymore. Not for a while. Okay, so we've got this bucket attached to a rope. It's filled with well water. Take the rope. The rope is in hand. Take the end of it that's located conveniently in your inventory. Sling it through this ring. Sweet. Now, sling it through this ring. Great! Problem. You'll notice that the end of the rope does not quite reach to this. How are we going to solve that? Take cord. Take bungee cord. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to do it on the screen. Remember that bungee cord that we got? Yeah, it's important. If you don't get that, you're not going to be able to complete this puzzle, and you've lost the game. So, the bungee cord is going to attach itself to the rope there. Now pick up the end of the bungee cord, apply that in our inventory, and attach that to the ring down there. Great! Now, walk over to this way, because the clipping is such that you can't actually walk through this way. And hope that this is close enough to knock the bucket, which lifts that. And that puts just enough pressure on that to allow me to open that up. To allow me to open that up. To allow me to open that up. How many times am I going to have to say it? And, interesting, we have a beautiful young woman who seems to be floating in a trance, high above the catafalque. A stone altar behind Nokawat, and that's Nokawat, shaman of the Lacona tribe, and he is armed with a fire pit. Interesting. Let us save the game. Hope you're prepared for some talking time. I know I am.
Welcome, father of Grimith. Your son knew that he would come here. It is good to see the great bond of strength between father and son. Dr. Hoffman, you will need this strength for your most dangerous journey. Philip said that you would give me the information I need. Yes, watch and learn carefully from the stories of the past.
I guess I can read that. 1942 is a small place in my farm with working at home, and then a physicist named Aaron Livingston. I started too late. Sorry, folks. Dr. Livingston had invented a time travel device. One of my jobs was to record Kronolog signatures, 8 numbers that located a device in space and time, so that I could bring Dr. Livingston back to the present in case of an emergency. I think that's what it said. Just when he was perfecting the device, he was called to Los Alamos to work on the Manhattan Project. This was a top-secret program to develop the atomic bomb. I was sent back to my father, but only for a short period of time. I really wish they had, pause things so that you could read the dialogue at your own pace. So from a nervous breakdown to a government sanatorium, police resumed his time travel experiments, and so did I. Because, yeah, I can read fast, but I just butchered that first paragraph completely. I don't think I'll read the rest of it. So yes, you guys might want to rewind there and pause on that bit, because Reinhard Schmidt fucking, jacked his fucking time-traveling device, or some shit. Yeah. Time for your head to be fucked up. I knew then that I had to find our Salacris and restore its power to my people. Something had gone wrong in altered time. Son of a bitch. Time alters?
I have seen the time travel device in a laboratory at Los Alamos.
You have brought the missing sacred crystal. I gave Philip the other one, along with Dr. Livingston's Kronolog signature. Now, I give you my own spirit stick as protection. Dr. Hoffman, your task is evident. You must use the device to travel back in time and avert these horrible acts. It is the only hope for our people and for the world. This was Philip's driving passion. You should be very proud of your son.
I am. Is this Louisa, the girl that he was in love with?
Yes, My granddaughter lies here in a state of suspended life. Only in this way can I protect her from the horrors of this world. She has a message for you. Give me the item that will allow her to speak.
Anyone else think that Nokawat and Philip Hoffman look similar? I've thought that before. I guess I'll have to take a look at the credits to see if maybe they're played by the same actor. Probably not. It's just, I don't know. Maybe just because he looks so fucking weird. Like, he doesn't look like he's a Native American at all. Alright, so apologies for the whole butchering of the first paragraph attempted reading there. I thought that it was voice acted. Apparently there's just music attached. Nostalgic music. We have a spirit stick now, though. So we can open up a can of whoop-ass. Right, and now we are tasked with giving Nokawat the object that will allow Louisa to speak to us. Hope you brought the item along. We have it in our inventory. Well, it's obvious if we have it in our inventory. It's not the fucking condom. It's the photo here. So if you didn't grab that photo from the folder on the desk, you can't get what you need. It's kind of a big deal. So, let's go ahead and give it away.
In your world, I am Philip's wife. Grandfather has placed us here to protect my life and the life of the child I carry. You have been called to help us in our mission. Here is a rosette that Philip gave me for safekeeping. Use it to unlock the door to the past. Go now, and we will be waiting for you in another time.
Was your experience in the Lacona Temple a dream? Dazed, you wake up near Philip's house in the middle of the New Mexico desert. You now know the truth of your mission, and time is of the essence. Query, if she's in some sort of fucking trance thing, how did she give us a fucking rosette? I'm just curious. I don't know, I got nothing. So yeah, trust me, you'll need that to complete the game too. Alright everybody, that takes care of that segment. Moving on, we're near Philip's house. We can explore it and see what the fuck he's been up to. That he moved away from me. That fucker.